Hey, 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 how y'all doing? It's your girl, I'm back. Rumor has it with Sha. Y'all come on, get in the room, let's get it. It's Friday Junior. And what? Yeah. How long has it been since you heard that?
A long time.
I thought I ain't had no business listening to it when I first heard it.
It's saying some stuff. It was saying some stuff for real then, though.
Huh. Rumor has it. Y'all get in here in this room, okay? We are coming to y'all tonight with some news that you absolutely can use. We are not here for naught, okay? But yes, as rumor has it, please share the live, go like, share, follow 25A Resources. And quick little disclaimer, we do not own the rights to the music that you hear in the background. But it's here. Rumor has it. Come on in the room. We are here with Tamara Lang today with Accent Care. Definitely a show you don't want to miss. So share. And while you're sharing, go ahead and go pull up Accent Care and go take a look at the website. Definitely be in tune to following that because that is going to be your point of contact. So share the live. Let's get some more people in here while we talk to Miss Tam for a minute. How you doing?
I'm good.
Good. Welcome to Rumor Says. I'm so excited.
I like it.
Okay. How was work today?
Long.
Uh-uh.
Might well be honest. Long.
Okay. That's all right. That's work, honey. What? Okay. And it sounds like it's storming over here on our side, y'all. So we're gonna get this thing off here popping. But yes, this rumor has it, and we're going to debunk some rumors today on a couple of levels. So y'all get in here, tune in, don't be tardy to the party. It's Friday Junior. I'm so excited. I'm looking forward to tomorrow because it's going to be raining, and I got work to do. So I'm going to be inside, getting everything ready. Lined
Get
up.
ready for Saturday.
Oh my goodness. Like I don't know, we're here.
Yeah.
We're
You've
here.
been putting in work. It's about to pay
We
off.
are here. There you go. There you go. Yes. The big pay. Oh, y'all gonna make me play that. You don't make me play that now. Big payback. Okay. I'm a music connoisseur. I don't know. I just love all genres. I eat, sleep, breathe music. That's home, work, car.
Yeah.
Like
the good
literally,
cleanup music.
yes,
Pick me up.
like for real. I mean, even just being in the office sometimes, like I cannot just sit in the office where it's quiet.
Well, you know that's me all day.
So I know, and it's kind of.
Then I have to remember I'm at work sometimes.
I have to really push through when I'm up there, cause sometimes it be real quiet. So I be really trying to stay on that telephone so I have somebody to talk to. But other than that, that's kind of what we want to talk about tonight, guys. Again, we have Tamara Lang here, who is a wonderful social service advocate for the Gregg County area. And I have been pleased to meet her over the last year. So ever since we did meet at City of Longview's Unity and Diversity meeting, we've just been kind of rocking ever since, sharing ideas, a great wealth of knowledge. A great person, has great energy as far as wanting to bring events back to the Longview area and giving our community, single families, something to do. Just really pouring back to the community. So with you having that and just me trying to get back out here and really get the community, not really back out here. I think some kind of back out here in Longview, you might as well say, right?
Yeah.
Because I know we network so much over in Tyler, but just trying to bring that same energy over here. And it's just a breath of fresh air to meet someone of like mind.
Yeah.
I will say that. So I think that's why we are able to gel this
Pretty much.
the way we do, right? So everything's understood, right? You ain't got to explain nothing that's understood. And I love it. So yes, share the live, and definitely go follow Accent Care so that you can stay in tune to all the information that she's going to share with you guys on how to stay in contact. And if you are interested in any of the social services, then this is going to be your point of contact. So tell us about who you are, who you work for first and foremost, and just a little bit of your background.
Okay. Well, I'm Tamara Lang. I am the Volunteer Services Coordinator for Accent Care. I've been with them almost 2 years, and working in hospice will definitely change your outlook, things you've never thought about.
Yes.
I come from a big family, so for somebody to actually transitioning along That was impossible for me, but it's definitely it's almost like a ministry. It definitely has to come from your heart. So it's not something that you could just jump in thinking, oh, I'm gonna do this. Because when dealing with people, their conditions, them not having anybody, emotional changes, physical changes, mental changes, it's a lot. So sometimes you have to be that smile that a person doesn't have to give their self. So that's kind of where I step in.
And I can tell you, clients can hear that over the phone.
Definitely.
They can definitely hear it over the telephone. And so they know when you are in it, or if you just blowing through,
or getting a check.
Or getting a check. You know, and sometimes some people do fall into those categories, which is maybe unfortunate, but I mean, you know, that's just what that is. And so with that being said, can you share a pivotal moment in this journey, right, that significantly shaped this path that you're on as far as social services?
So social service in general, or just dealing with that?
Yeah, social services in general, because it kind of still covers or identify for us. How about that?
Okay. Well, with social service, it was different. You know, when you have a family that's close knit, you may not even know that y'all don't have a lot of money because y'all still have a lot of love, or you have somebody that makes it happen. Versus you seeing a family that really doesn't have it. They come from broken homes.
Wow.
They need resources. They don't know where to get resources from, and then from the result of not having, then you have kids acting out, and now you have parents that are upset. So a lot of stuff is building blocks. So if the parents never get it at the base, you have nothing to build on.
Right.
So that's where it takes the village to come in and help you get it together on the areas where you're weak.
And so that's part of your family structure, and that's where your passion comes from, sounds like. Okay. So how long have you been with Accent Care?
I've been with Accent Care almost 2 years. Overall social services,
you've been in this thing
17 and a half.
Social services, 17 years. That is expert level, right? So we're not talking to a novice or anything of that nature. When you think in terms of resume, right? This is an expert because you got 17 years of tenure. Anything over 5 to 7, that's expert to me, right? So you have that experience of being able to lead, of being able to project manage. You know what I'm saying? In my opinion, by having that experience versus it being somebody else that may have done it for 2 or 3 years. They may have the same energy, but they may not have the same connections. Right? So over that tenure, you've built connections. You've learned from other people, right? Other resources.
And then even still, it's stuff that happens that you're not even ready for. So you definitely have to come and plan ABC, maybe even D, E, and F.
Gotcha. Okay, then. Reflecting on your personal life, was there a life challenge that influenced your approach to either hospice or social service?
I would say with hospice, I always heard hospice, but I didn't know the different levels of hospice.
Gotcha.
To me, hospice was somebody you pull in this hospital bed, they about to die, that's it, they here until they die. But I didn't realize that it's actually chaplains coming in, the social workers that are there not only to help the patient but to help the family. It's nurses coming around the clock, they help pay for some of your medicines that you may not be able to afford. And then I didn't know that it was the element of me. So for the ones that don't have family, they have volunteers that'll come, because if you don't have family and all you see are doctors and nurses, you constantly feel like a patient. But when you actually have a volunteer that's coming in just to be a friend, even for that little bit, you get to just be a person.
That makes a big difference. Guys, if you have just tuned in, we are with Tamara Lang, and she is the volunteer coordinator of Accent Care. And so she's here to basically kind of debunk some rumors about the industry, any misconceptions about volunteerism, and just what the social services career industry actually looks like from our point of view, because we are always hands-on. Sometimes we are not really inclined to getting expert information from a person that really is active in that industry and in that community of knowing about the volunteerism, right? So y'all come on, tune in. This is going to be some very valuable information that you may not even need this year, but if you have parents, if you have grandparents, it doesn't even have to be an older individual. It could be a life-changing situation. Absolutely. That will put you in a
40s, 30s.
Where you might need some hospice care. So this is not we're bringing you guys substance. That is what Rumor Has It is all about. Whether if it's debunking the rumors in the industry or just providing you guys with access to information of people that you didn't know or didn't know exactly what their industry is. So tune in, y'all. Go follow Accent Care. Definitely drop your comments in the chat so that she can check the chat and get your information if you're definitely interested or need some information about hospice. Because again, at some particular point in life, we may need it, right? And so there's no reason to not talk about it ahead of time. And that's one thing that we don't do quite often enough, or talk about the hard conversations. And the hard conversations are the ones that are the most important. And it entails death, and it entails finance, it entails, planning,
simple stuff,
the stuff you don't want to talk about. Oh my goodness. And that all ties in too on the financial services side for me, because we try to encourage early planning so that you already have things in place for the what if moments.
Exactly.
Girl, we trying to get there, honey. We are trying to get there. So I'm appreciative for what you do. I honestly am. And just being in that office and seeing you and being in your environment, I may not be paying attention, but my ears are open and they're watching, right? Regardless. So it is an inspiration. It really, really is. So like I said, I like what I do. I don't mind going in, making my phone calls and just really talking to those families and hearing them say, you know what? I'm glad y'all called, because they do say that sometimes. This feels really good to have somebody call and check on me.
Or like if you're a new patient coming in, it's so much going on at one time. Sometimes it's an overload.
Wow.
So just to have somebody call and say, okay, well, not about the patient, but about you. How are you feeling today?
Exactly.
It's simple, because when you take care of people, nobody actually worries about you. It's just you feel obligated to take care of this person and you just do that. But sometimes in taking care of this person, it could be caregiver burnout. Right. Nobody addresses that.
Oh my goodness, they have had Bruce Willis on TV for the last week talking about that whole experience with what he's going through and the caregiver. Now, this is what I noticed. They didn't interview him. It was about him, but it wasn't about him. Right. But it was about that caregiver burnout. I don't know if you paid any attention to the headlines or read anything about, oh my goodness, and I'm about to have a brain fart, and I hate when I do that, but him and his wife were found dead in their house. Is a prominent actor that we watched for many years. Him and his wife in Phoenix, Arizona, they died in their house, but she was taking care of him because he was having early stages of dementia, right? And going through all of that. So they were trying to figure out what happened, who passed away first. So they, based on the research, they're thinking that she may have had a heart attack before he died. And he lost it. Maybe he went into a panic. Maybe he had a heart attack because he couldn't get her. He didn't know how to get the police out there. It was like 14 days had went by before the police and the family even went in the house and got them both. I have got to pull that up. I'm gonna pull it up and I'm gonna share it with you because that was mind blowing to me. And then still coming into the hospice element, thinking about the caregiver burnout. Man, that's heavy. Like that's a lot. And I'm very intentional when I get to that question.
It's different types.
Girl, I didn't know it was that serious.
When you don't know who you are or who your people are looking at you, you don't know who your kids are.
That's a lot.
So it's like you're a stranger and everybody's coming to you, but you don't know who anybody is, so you don't know who to trust. You're scared. You don't know where you are. You don't recognize anything or anybody. It's a lot. Then if you're the child that's being the caregiver and your parents don't recognize you, they're combative. They definitely fight at night. Or they'll have a memory and maybe they used to walk all the time. They're getting out the house to walk, but once they get out the house, nothing is familiar. So they don't know where they are, who they are, and they don't know where they're going.
And here recently, just within my own family, we've had 2 instances over the last year where both of my aunts have gotten lost in Dallas and Fort Worth trying to get back home. And their hometown is 2 hours away. So we're having to do the silver alerts. Family members are having to do silver alerts, and they were actually away from the house for at least a full 24 hours before either. Well, in one situation, she stopped at the store to get gas or something and just was really deranged. And then another situation where the police actually seen the car from the bolo, and they, was able to redirect her. And they do not know nothing. They don't remember anything. Right. They don't remember how they got to where they were, what they were trying. They just know they were trying to get home, back to what they knew was home, and that's back in Gilmer, Texas.
Exactly. And then it depends on at what stage it catches you. So maybe you have it in your 50s, but if your mind is set in your 30s, that's where you are mentally.
My. Again, very vital information. And thank you for definitely sharing that and pinpointing it. And again, just so you know, like for real, when you go back and you give your reports, I'm very intentional about that one specific question. Right. And I may skip over my other questions and just jump to that first one and be like, but how are you doing? How are you feeling today? Are you okay? Do you need anything? I can't do anything for you, but I will say, let your nurse know, let the staff know.
That's where our come in. That's where our counselors come in. That's where our social workers come in, because it's always resources. We just need to know that you need it. Yeah. And once we know you need it, we can provide it. But if you never say anything or we never ask you the right questions, we never know.
And that's what I told them. So that's why I said, hey, talk to the nurse, because you never know what resources may be available, but we do want to make sure that you know that there is something available for caregivers. So, Tam, I kudos to you. Like, I totally applaud you in your expert tenure for those 17 years. It sounds like you're very, very passionate about it, and your work speaks for it. So, I love it. Okay, so here come the sassy part. What is one rumor or any misconception about your industry that you would like to debunk today? Whether if it's on the social services side or volunteerism, because people overthink volunteerism. They think that it may be for the older ladies that don't have nothing to do, or they sit and they knit, and it's not, right? Or
no, it's not.
Okay, tell us about that. What's the one biggest misconception?
Volunteering is for anybody, and like I tell the people, if you have it in your heart to volunteer, tell me what it is that you want to do, and I could tell you where it fits.
Gotcha.
I'm currently looking for cosmetologists or barbers for some of our patients that are bedridden that may not be able to get up and go get their hair cut.
Oh, that's good.
Because when you look better, you feel better.
Absolutely.
So if I'm in the bed, I can't get my hair done, my nails done, my eyebrows done, my hair cut, I might be having me a bad day just because I need to pick me up. So even if the patient's not going anywhere, it picks their spirits up.
Look at that.
I'm currently working with a massage therapist for our patients that are bedridden, because once you get in the bed and you don't use those limbs, they only get worse.
So that's a rumor to debunk, so you can still get massage therapy while in hospice.
And that's the thing. When you don't use everything, it gets weaker. So if you don't use your legs, eventually it's going to get to where you can't use your legs. So just the stimulation, anything, the muscles that you're not using, they're deteriorating. So just to wake them up, remind you that it's still there.
Beautiful. So what's another one?
We have pet therapists. We actually have a seamstress that's volunteers, and she takes the patient's clothes and she turns them into teddy bears for the family, so they can have something to hold on to. We can make hand molds, thumbprint necklaces. So if you're an arts and crafty person, come see me. Yeah. The knitting, if you knit, come see me. We can get to something. We'll make it work, whether it's a pillow, a blanket, or anything.
I just didn't want people to overthink that you can't be my age or not have a 9 to 5 or anything like that and really enjoy volunteering, because I do.
And it's that's just outpatient based. My daughter comes, she calls bingo. Her and the little crew, they have a good bingo time.
I like that.
They are terrible, because she gonna turn the music up and play the music up.
And they probably want to hear all of it though.
But they love this. So it could be arts and crafts. It could be a photographer. Just have a day where you do, make the patient up and take pictures of them at a good day or at a good time versus, nobody really uses the picture of the patient right before they pass. They always go to a happier time or fuller face, makeup, hair done. So even a day where it's just a, smell squad.
So if you have one of these self-service businesses, right? Or maybe you are thinking about a community initiative, or you may think about wanting to give back in some way. This is one of those segues that you can actually get your hands in. Boots on the ground, right? that's the thing that's going on for the year. So definitely tap into the social services, because you never know when you might find yourself in that scope. And I'm learning a lot. So again, for me, I'm not just taking it into from a volunteer standpoint. Like, even in my consulting side of me sharing this information with my clients, I'm still back planning for myself and my family.
And then you know what? A lot of times people don't know that it's just like, well, the nurses making all that money, get them to do it. But where the volunteering comes in, all hospices have to have a 5% volunteer rate, and that helps a person keep their Medicaid.
Right.
So it's not just we want you to go see the person.
Good information.
You coming in giving just that little bit, it really helps somebody on the back end that probably wouldn't be able to afford it.
Amazing. So again, expert advice, right? Because you wouldn't know that if we wouldn't be talking to an expert in that service industry field. And so that's what I really, really love about this. So thank you for debunking that. So again, you don't have to be just old and set in your ways to go and volunteer. You can be sassy, you can be cute, and you don't always have to be hands-on if you don't want to be. You can kind of be in a role like myself where we just make those phone calls, but definitely she is looking for those service industry leaders, right? Massage therapists, your pet therapy.
Or even if you have a student and they need to get community service or in-service learning, you can send your kids to them.
I love it. Sounds wonderful. How do you balance the pressure of meeting these business goals and with your personal goals? Because you got this personal thing going on the side. Now, we're going to pin that, about this line dance. We're going to talk about that at the end of it. But how do you balance it?
Definitely leave work at work, which I had to learn that.
That's hard.
I had to learn it because I was taking all my patients home and I'm crying and my kids are like, you don't even know that lady, but I do. Because once you go visit your patients, they never want you to leave.
Yeah.
So for me, it's hard because with social service, I knew all of my families. I knew who lived in the apartment, what they needed. When it came down to it, okay, you probably could use this, you. I knew who to call. Hey, we got this going on. So I brought that right on over to hospice. That was not a good thing. I
bet.
Because now I'm getting closer to these people. Now I know your kids. I know what your grandkids.
I bet.
Your grandson got that touchdown. If your granddaughter wasn't at cheer competition, so to me, all my patients look personal.
And people, man, I don't know about y'all, but I want that, right? I want someone to be in that position if that's the entity that my family chose.
Right.
Because that speaks to the people, your team.
Right.
And if you're passionate about it and they see how passionate about it, then that's why you get the results that you get from the people that you have volunteered for.
Like the drive.
I enjoyed that.
And it was simple, but it meant a lot.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me debunk another rumor. This is personal. From previous times of nursing home experience, whether it's on a family level or just hearing about it in the community, I will say we got some phenomenal facilities around here. Yeah. I will say we walked into some facilities that did not have a smell, that were clean, and I was thoroughly pleased for that, because not having been in a nursing home since I come out of the nursing field, right, doing different things in that aspect. And I'm like, okay, yeah, Tamara, I'm gonna go. I'm ready, yeah, sure. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, dang, baby, I should have got me some big ass put on my nose.
It's gonna smell like nursing home.
So I'm debunking the room on that. I'm letting y'all know these nursing homes is not smelling like they used to, right? People are up on their game. The nurses are actually caring. You got great volunteer staff, volunteer coordinators, so it really, really makes a difference. So y'all do y'all due diligence, though, honestly, on these facilities, and ask questions. Don't feel like you can't ask questions, honestly.
No, ask all the questions.
You need to be asking questions, especially if you're leaving your loved one.
If you have a loved one there, don't leave them there. Check on them on a regular so they will know that you're not just bringing them a patient that they can treat anyway. Let them know, just like if it's your kids going to school.
That's right.
This is my phone number. I will be calling. I will be dropping by. And if I don't like it, I will be complaining. Because if that's what it's going to take to get it right, make sure that you're handling your business so they know when it comes to your loved one, you don't play.
That's all right there, straight to the point. Like, for real, you heard it here. Rumors has it with Shy Shaw. We got Mrs. Tamara Lane with Accent Care. I'm so excited that you stopped by. We're going to kind of go ahead and get some things wrapped up here. Do you have some ambitious goals going forward for the volunteers or for yourself in this role? What you got coming up for the year, for the rest of the year, business or personal?
So as far as my volunteers, I'm gonna start doing my quarterly treats with Tam.
Okay.
Because even though they're volunteering, they get the volunteer appreciation, which is always in April. They get the holiday thing, but I want my volunteers to know that they are valued, because you could be doing anything for anywhere, anybody, but yet and still you keep coming and showing up for me and showing up for our patients. So I want them to feel just appreciated as the families do when the hospice comes in to take care of the loved ones.
Okay, so quarterly meetings with your volunteers, that recognition does go a long way. Does go a long way. On the personal side, are you having any other endeavors that you would like to share with our audience?
I'm having a line dance party coming up, because for all this hard work, then I deserve to play hard. So to kind of help me balance, I have my weekly line dance class.
No, I can't do dance a lick.
You can. You just need a little one-on-one.
I do.
And you need me to count 1, 2, 3, 4. I got you.
Okay then, honey, because you understand. Because
I got you.
I'm left-handed first of all, so
But
that'll
you know
be the first
The only
problem.
thing is, confidence comes from the inside. So once you build your confidence, once your mind is set,
I got the
Everything-
Kane Wayne. That's the only thing I can do. Now I can do
But
the
you know,
Kane Wayne, and I can do the.
it's so many of them. You just gotta get the one that's yours. So
No.
when your beat drop, you know that's your song.
I think I like that
And there we
song. But I was trying to. Oh,
Which one?
remember that when I was
Which
there? I was
one?
on my 550 watch. That's the flex your
Make it up. Make it up.
Yeah, that was real easy.
But it's some easy
I'm
ones.
telling you, I was
It's
busy,
some
but that was.
easy ones though.
I got that one that night in the,
But you
in the
know
living
what?
room.
In my class now, instead of going more like trail ride, I took it back more R&B. So they doing
Okay, so
God,
we slow
I
down.
They doing Gerald Levert, Baby I'm Ready.
Oh.
It's a different vibe.
It's
It's more like you feel good music. But even though it's line dance, it's really a cardio workout. So
No, I like
everybody
that.
that's
I do like
coming
that.
with it started, you know,
Can we
fine shit
include
with
some
niggas
squats in
love. But you know what? It's some stuff like pop that fan, where pretty much you doing your squats, you doing your legs, you doing your back, you working
I
out
could
this
never
big
pop
back
the fan.
activity.
I couldn't get the fan popping because I'm trying to get my feet to work.
Right, you gotta get your feet first and then put your fan. You working backwards.
You heard it here first. What y'all, if y'all don't know, what you ought to know. If you don't already know, you know I'm telling them myself. I don't mind. You hear it from the horse's mouth. Baby, listen. I couldn't
you
get
wouldn't
that.
even be able to give up.
This
like,
wasn't
Shaq,
happening.
Come on to the front.
Baby, no, because I got to the point where I could do the backwards triangle, but after that came one, I don't know.
You just gotta feel.
That's about like TikTok. It's
I
turning into a 9 to 5.
You got to feel the music. Then when you feel the music, your body start moving by itself. Then you just gotta
Can't
put your
wait
little
with
boom,
it.
boom,
And
boom.
what's the other song I just got? What's the name of it?
Please.
Oh, baby, that's my shit right there, honey.
Netflix.
Do you hear me?
You got to see the Gerald Levert, Baby I'm Ready.
Oh Lord, okay, you're trying to get me into some trouble.
Cause I got some people that really be struggling with this stuff, but I was teaching it the other week, and like the president of my trail ride club, he turned into a cowboy. I seen the shoulder shimmy. I was like,
Well,
come on,
let me
but
find
it was
out.
one that he, you know, you gotta feel the song.
But I feel like the line dance and even the karaoke is therapeutic for me because the time that I was coming and getting up there, I'm really coming out of my shell, just like, you know, not in the shower singing or being in the car. Cause like I told Pam Buchanan, I'm like, girl, I be singing in the background, honey, cause you can't tell me I don't think I can sing. Really, I don't think I can dance, even though I know I can. But
Just keep going.
I was getting it. I was riding around and I'm getting it, like for real. Cause I was popping up at the karaoke's and I sung about 2 or 3 songs. I think I've done 3 songs.
Sit at the table.
I think I've done 3 songs since we linked.
Sit right at the table.
No, I
That's
was.
something me.
Oh yeah, cause I did one down there with Nick, and I know I did. I did 1 at Firehouse, and I did 2 over at the Louisiana Daiquiri.
Yeah, see, no, that's not my calling.
I tried.
The background dance, but we can't do the same thing.
I did try, so I don't mind. I don't know, but again, I'm just tapping into, you know, into my for real who I am. Things that I've been on my bucket list that I've never got a chance to do.
When you go and go and go and go, it's nice just to sit and leave out of wherever it is.
Yes.
Pick back up tomorrow, next week, whatever, and just be in that moment. And that's what I try to teach people in the class. Don't overthink it. If you don't look like her or him, do it your way.
Right.
And like I told them, if you
Okay.
mess up, it's a solo. jump back in like
God,
don't overthink it. It's meant to be fun, not competitive. So have fun.
So there are a couple of locations. I'll say if you share it with me, tag me in it as you do roll around the city, because I know you pop in and out of a couple different places. So share that with me. I'll definitely share it with the audience. Y'all might see me there. I might catch a line dance. It's raining outside, so I don't know about tonight, Tamara.
Man, because I know our class probably
I was
every
going
class. If they show, I told them if they show up, I'm gonna show up.
Because I was already out. But
No, you go home.
I'm going.
You go home. There'll be no food.
You heard it here first. Rumors have it I'm going to the house. I did not go to karaoke or the line dance.
No.
Anyway, girl, I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You are a breath of fresh air. Honestly, I do appreciate all that you have done. The roles that you have played, I definitely appreciate you for helping me out last year at the gala. This beautiful lady will be back with us again this year. So this is the smile for me, and she has great energy. So thank you always, and for pouring too. You know, just pouring into me. I definitely appreciate that too. So again, rumor has it here, if you've just tuned in or if you are on the way out, because we have sat down today, Tamara Lane, volunteer coordinator with Accent Care here in Longview, Texas. So definitely go follow Accent Care. And if you are interested in any volunteerism, hit me up or follow Tamara Lane, DM her. But you know, hey, keep it pretty. Keep it classy. We'll say that. Until next time, we'll see y'all. Hey, y'all have a good one. I definitely appreciate you. Share the live, and definitely go follow 25-8 Resources and Rumor Has It with Shasha on YouTube. Peace, love, and hair grease.
Okay, but